Hey everybody, the Super Vader 400 here, back for another review, and this time, this is my review of the more recent Marvel animated universe series. I'm also gonna include shows that are no longer airing on the current Marvel animated universe block. And the very first show I'm gonna start off with is Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, which aired from, hold on, oh yeah, this aired from September 22nd, 2010, all the way till May 5th, 2013. I saw this show in late 2010 when I got the Comcast digital cable, and I immediately became a fan of this show for its cool animation, retro character designs, and complex storylines. Complex storylines. Sadly to say, this show I didn't watch this show a lot, even though I was a huge fan of it because I was more of a fan of Cartoon Network at that time. So I didn't watch this show a lot, but I was a huge fan. But I loved this cartoon, and I love this cartoon, and I think it's much better than the current Avengers cartoon, which I'm about to get to in a minute. This, like I said, this cartoon ended in 2013, where they created a new Avengers that to capitalize on the success of the popular 2012 film. The next series, the next series was The Incredible Hulk, Earth's Mightiest, The Incredible Hulk and the Agents of Smash. I didn't like this cartoon, but I guess it was good for kids. I didn't like this cartoon. It featured the Incredible Hulk on a reality show with the Red Hulk, with the Gray Hulk and She Hulk, talking about his adventures. I thought the show was campy and cheesy, but animation was good and so was the action. But I just thought the show was campy and cheesy, so I didn't like it. But like I said, it was good for kids. Um, the next show was the very controversial Ultimate Spider-Man, and yes, I like this cartoon. When it first came on, I didn't like this cartoon. I didn't like the constant fourth wall breaking. But then I remember this is a cartoon for kids. This is a cartoon for kids, and the fourth wall breaking. I'm used to it now, and like it's not like that's something like I said. That's it's not like a betrayal of the Spider-Man character. And this show, while being campy and cheesy, this show gives us lots of characters from the entire Marvel universe. I like how, despite being based on the Ultimate Spider-Man comic books, it features storylines and characters from all over the Marvel universe. And season 3 of the show, which was the Dimension storyline, which I keep forgetting what it was called. Hold on, I can pull it up right here. The Oh yeah, the third season, yeah, the Ultimate Spider-Man, the Web Warriors, where he went through various dimensions, teaming up with Spider-Man characters from various dimensions, and now they're in current arc called Spider-Man, Ultimate Spider-Man versus the Sinister Six. I also like this show for being in continuation with the Sinister Six, not Sinister, but being in the same universe in continuity as the Avengers cartoon that is currently airing. Like I said, awesome cartoon. I'll do a longer, more in-depth review much later. Then, of course, next is Avengers Assemble. Like I said, awesome cartoon. However, I do not like the cheesiness and the childish jokes. Too much comedy. Too much comedy, which originally turned me off to the show, but then I watched more, and the more I watched, the more I liked it, and now it's in this Ultron storyline, and they're now about to prepare for a Civil War storyline, and the Inhumans are expected to appear in this series. So this series just keeps getting bigger and better, and I like how while I like the movies more and the previous Avengers cartoons more, I like how this Avengers cartoons get to do things those Avengers cartoons could never do. Get to do things that those Avengers cartoons and adaptations of the Avengers, the movies especially, couldn't do. Like feature something I want. I want the Guardians of the Galaxy and Avengers in a film together. But they get to do that. We also get in the future get to see the Avengers and the Inhumans in a film in a TV series together. Now the next is Guardians of the Galaxy, and to tell you the truth, I like this show, but I'm kind of disappointed by this show. The art style is good, the animation is great. The one thing I don't like about this show is I do not like the voice acting in this show. It is terrible. I think the movie is better. However, one thing I like better about this is see Guardians of the Galaxy, that was meant to be a TV series. Whether you go live action or animation doesn't really matter, but that was meant to be a TV series because that's a whole universe. That's a whole universe with different characters, and you can't cram all that into film. Even though I like the film and the comic books more, this was born to be a television series, and I like how this show features characters like Ronan and Core of the Pursuer more, Core of the Pursuer more than the films did, where the films they were the antagonists in the first Guardians of the Galaxy film, and the film wasted both of them by having both of them killed off early, despite how big they are in the comic books. So I like how this television series has respected that, but the voice acting is terrible, especially Will Ferrell, the guy voicing Will Friedle, the guy voicing Peter Quill. I like Will Friedle, but he should not be voicing Pratt. He should not be voicing Peter Quill. Peter Quill. Peter Quill. So like I said, the voice acting is a huge turn off to the show. This is a great show. This is a great show. This is a great show. All in all, I like this current Marvel universe. It's not better than my opinion, the one from the '90s. Even though I do think the Avengers, the first Avengers cartoon and the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon are better than the Silver Surfer and Hulk and the Incredible Hulk cartoons, but I don't think it's better than the '90s. I don't think this block as a whole is better than the '90s blocks. Block is too childish. But Marvel is. I was one of those people crying back in 2009 when Disney acquired Marvel, but Disney acquired Marvel is the best thing that ever happened to that godforsaken channel. Godforsaken channel, because the second channel, Disney XD, is actually pretty good. They got a lot of cool cartoons and live action series for kids and adults like me, and adults like me. Disney will never be what they were in their glory days, but they're pretty good. They're pretty good. Now at least the second channel is, the Disney XD is. Like I said, this was a short review of all those series. I'll do a much longer review of each of those series in the future. All right. I'm done.